So in this video, I turned a $0 freezer into a $200 cold plunge. Watch this video to learn how anyone can do this. So as you can see from the title and the thumbnail, I took a free freezer and turned it into a $200 cold plunge. But why did I do this? So essentially I did this because it's a lot cheaper than buying a normal cold plunge, which can cost upwards of like $200-300. And it's a lot easier. But what is the benefits actually of a cold plunge? Well, essentially there's a lot of great benefits from taking a cold plunge. For instance, it'll be good for your health, it'll be good for your discipline, and you can actually boost your testosterone. Watch the videos in the description to learn more about that. But let's start. So firstly, I obviously needed to get the freezer. So in order to get this as cheap as possible, I actually went into Facebook Marketplace and just searched for free freezer. And as you can see, there actually was quite a few free freezers. But they were very dirty. But I figured that I could fix that, and when I got it anyways. When I got it, I could see that yeah, it is very dirty. So I decided I'd start by cleaning. So I started by laying the freezer down, and then I wanted to clean the inside of the freezer first. And then a little jacket change because it was a little bit too hot. And it was extremely dirty, but I got rid of a lot of the worst parts. Then when I was done with that, I flipped it up again, and now it was time to clean it completely in the inside. So I started by cleaning the outer rim. When I was done, I decided to make the whole inside so clean, you'd actually use it as a cold plunge. So as you can see, it was a lot of work, but I found out there was this little hole in the bottom, so you could actually take water out of. So I put it at an angle so all the water would fall instantly out again, so I didn't have to empty it over and over. Then when that was done, it was time for the lid. So I started by spraying on the top to clean all the loose dirt. Then I tried to use a scrubber and tried to scrub the dirt off, wash it off to make it look as satisfying as possible. Then I tried to put the hose on top of something, so I just had to use the scrubber. But I failed miserably. So instead, I just decided to scrub, wash, scrub, wash. I also tried to scrub while I was washing to make it as satisfying as possible, so I could get as many views on YouTube as possible. So it'd be as satisfying for you to watch as possible. So here's a little speed clip of me watching it. And here's the before and after. Now when that was done, it was time to fill water into it. So I just took a hose, so it's very cold water I put into it. And as you can see, this took a good amount of time, so it's actually not 1-to-1 speed.
Bruh.
Then when it was filled, I put the lid up and waited till the day after. The day after, I decided I wanted to measure how cold it was, and I went out. And as you can see on this picture, it was actually 4.0 degrees Celsius, which is this many degrees Fahrenheit. And so essentially I used this for a couple of days, and it was really good, but the water began getting hotter and hotter. So I decided to try to dump some ice cubes in it, and it actually worked pretty well. And so essentially that way, I got a fully working cold plunge for the sum of $0. And actually it comes with a lot of benefits. Because it's in a freezer, which means it can isolate. It comes with a lid so it doesn't get dirty, and also helps isolating. And technically it can also turn on and make the water really cold. And so essentially the reason why I'm telling you this story is because anyone can actually do this, and you just need to be creative and think, what can I turn into what? For instance, how you can take a freezer and turn it into a cold plunge, because it got the same benefits, like it can hold water and it can actually isolate this water. And that's pretty much it for this video. If you want to try it out, go out there, go into Facebook Marketplace and see if there's a free freezer near you, and just get started. If you like this video, please remember to like the video, and if you didn't, you can still like just to help me out. And if you want to watch other videos like this or like some of my other ones, remember to subscribe so you'll get it right into your YouTube.